Hey everyone, welcome back. It is time for another wrestling review. With me once again, we have Campo.Reviews, the man who reviews movies, TV shows, everything else in between. If you like reviews and you want to watch reviews, Daredevil, Punisher, One Last Kill, they might be out this week. So go down to the description box, check out Campo's channel. They'll be there. And while you're there, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Follow us on Spotify. We're getting some traction on Spotify, so help us out there. Remember, guys, 1,000 subs for 1,000 subs this year. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Slowly but surely we'll get there. But today we are reviewing Ring of Honor, Supercard of Honor, which happened this past Friday on in Salisbury, Maryland.
Salisbury steaks.
Salisbury Steaks.
You know what? I think we found your new subscription.
What?
Since we can't get Stardom,
Mm.
get fucking the Ring of Honor one.
Honor Club?
Yeah, because you can watch back all their historical events too.
Okay, that might be our
And I
next.
heard it's not expensive. I think it's like $10.
Okay, it's just like TNA.
Yeah, and you get the pay-per-views on it if you buy it.
Just the Ring of Honor pay-per-view, though, right?
Just Ring of Honor. Yeah.
Okay. All right, that might be worth it. I might have to look into that. Uh we actually get a proper 0 hour with matches this
A
time.
lot of matches.
Yeah, we got a
It
lot of
was
matches.
only matches.
Yes, not a lot of talking. No Costco guy,
Thank God.
and no what's his name there from
Oh, Walter Hauser.
Paul. Yeah,
I already knew you were thinking something along those lines.
but no. Our first match of the night actually is Sammy Guevara versus Action Andretti.
My water bottle smells like a wet dog.
Mmm.
Ew.
Yeah, like a
Yeah. So
white peach.
who's fighting?
Sammy Guevara and Action Andretti. Beast Mordos got held back for visa issues.
Okay. So even in the case that it would be Beast Mordos and it's continuing a storyline.
Hmm.
Okay. Where what like alternate reality have we entered now where Marco Andretti,
Hmm.
Sammy Guevara, and or Beast Mortis are opening match on a pre-show for Ring
Right?
of Honor, not even AEW.
Yeah.
Like this wasn't even a bad match. It was a really good match.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, as far as Sammy Guevara matches go.
In his last little bit, he's been really good. I saw a couple of random Ring of Honor
Yeah.
matches. He's a lot more polished than he was. Like
Okay.
it to like he's all like when you watch like Vikingo and it's
Yeah.
like he's doing all those fancy things, but it's like it's
It
always
looks.
iffy.
Yeah.
Like Sammy looks really polished right now. His match against Darby Allin on
Yeah.
yesterday was
Yesterday.
amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually watched that match. That was actually a really good match. But this was also a really good match. And Action Andretti, he's supposed to be the face in this but
But
something
then he's
changed.
not a face.
Yeah, this is what I don't understand. But the match at hand though, the match was really good. Sammy Guevara gets the pin here, which is weird. Like Beast Mordos now is married to Mercedes Moné.
I don't know if they're married.
No, they are. I think I don't you don't think they're married?
I don't know if they're married. I'm saying
Oh,
I
okay, because if
don't
they were
know.
married, he shouldn't have a visa issue.
Then they're probably not married.
Okay. Well, congratulations to Evil and Io Sky though.
Did they get married?
They got married over the weekend.
Good for them.
Good for them. So our next match is well, they celebrate Sammy Guevara. Roosh comes out, celebrates with Sammy. They do a post-match beatdown, and then Roosh squashes some guy named LSG.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we won't even
Uh,
count this as a match.
I mean, it wasn't bad. I just don't know why. What is the storytelling aspect of Roosh versus nobody on the pre-show? Because like,
They're trying to get them over because they are trying to get the Roosh the way he was playing up. He was also trying to play up a baby face.
but it's like that. This doesn't help him get over. He needs to have a real match. And like,
Yeah.
there's stuff I want to address as we go through the pay-per-view more, but
Hmm.
it's weird things like this that it didn't make sense. I don't care that Roosh is on the pre-show, which is another weird guy to have on.
Yep.
Out of all the people we've named so far, he's probably the biggest star out of all of
When
them.
the when we'll get to it because the opening match that should have been on the pre-show and something else should have opened the match.
Yeah, I think definitely that Red Velvet match should have been on the pre-show.
Yeah. So
Uh, but hold on, I'm not done.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Go on, go
stop
on.
trying to get rid of me. I haven't talked about wrestling in like a week. It's just an awkward situation to do that. You should have just made it a real match. To make a squash match just makes no sense. It's like we're
Yeah.
at tonight they name all the card and then featuring Roosh.
Yeah.
Like like when they're on Saturday Night Live, but they're not the host. It's just some
They're
guy
not
who
the
came
host.
on for like
Featuring.
just for one thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're,
and
they're not the featured players. Like they'll
it's like
go
but he's
Bobby
a big name.
Monahan. And
He's
then it's
he's
like,
too big.
yeah. Mina Shirakawa and Queen Aminata versus Janai Kai and Lacey Lane.
So when did Janai Kai sign to Ring of Honor?
Wasn't she part of Contra?
I know she was 100% in MLW and she was
Yeah.
like the middleweight champion.
Yeah, she was part. What was the T? Is it Contra? Something Contra?
Contra
Contra
unit.
unit,
Yeah, she
yeah.
would have been.
With Kushida
And
and
maybe they I know GCW works with them from time to time, but maybe
right.
MLW and AEW made up
Who knows?
because I don't know if she
Unless
signed
she's unless she's
to Ring of
left.
Honor. Yeah.
Was previously signed to MLW. She is now a member of AEW.
Okay, because I do know that Stardom opened a working contract with MLW.
Okay.
So now you're going to start to see Stardom people in the US.
In the US. Okay. So more talent for them to pilfer.
Well, MLW's not taking anybody.
No, that's true. But
Actually, they did really like awkwardly use Kushida for a really long time.
yeah, they did. But he's still
And
there. He's still
yeah,
working with them. He's still
he's no,
technically under.
I believe now he's fully signed to MLW
Yeah.
and just has like a partner
Yeah.
contract with New Japan.
Kind of like the way
Because
Keshida does.
yeah, it's like when he was in TNA, he had a dual contract, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Amina Shirakawa gets the win here. The
It
Rascals
wasn't a bad
also
match.
no. The Rascals are also on the pre-show here versus the Premier Athletes. Are you frozen or are you
Again,
just
like a
like lost for words?
fine match. Oh,
Why are the
I lagged there.
Rascals
Sorry.
why are the Rascals not in the title picture? You brought them in with all this fanfare, and now they're
Okay,
doing a
so
pre-show on Ring of Honor?
this is what I know to be as close to facts as possible. The trios title match was supposed to be the Rascals, and they were going to win the belts. But White Guy is injured, so they pulled them out of it,
Oh,
made
Pete
it an
Wentz is
open
injured.
challenge, and that's what happened because they released a picture of the card on their page, and it had Rascals versus
Shane
Shane
Taylor.
Taylor, and I was like, oh, they're going to win the belts. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, it's over. They
Okay.
won the belts. Oh no, sorry. It was on Wikipedia that was showing the
Okay.
match listing,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
they
yeah.
changed it to be this. So, I mean, once again, not a bad match.
No,
I'll look at Story Denali anytime you want to fucking throw her out there.
throw her out there.
Listen,
But
AEW and tall ladies.
yeah, right? That they have an obsession with them. You have an obsession with them apparently
I didn't know that until now.
until now. But the Rascals do end up winning this. This was like you said, this was a decent match. Tony Nese and Arya Davari, they're good journeymen. They can go.
Arguably, pre-show of the year.
Yeah. If Roosh had the actual match, this is up there. This is up there. Our main card starts with a match that should have been on the pre-show. Nigel McGuinness versus Josh Woods in the first of three pure wrestling rules matches.
First of all, you should never have three pure wrestling rules matches on one card, let alone having two of them back to back.
Hmm.
Okay.
That's right.
I I'm one of these people that say what you want about the here's and there's. It took me a long time to learn to like Brian Danielson or Zack Sabre Jr.
Right.
But
You're never gonna
I
get
also
there with
didn't
Nigel.
watch wrestling in that like period. So like to me, a Randy Orton is lame as hell, and he can't wrestle because I never
Right.
watched him in his peak. I'm watching this guy
Right.
that people are holding on to like he's a god, but he sucks. like,
Yeah.
and I don't get it
And the
because I
same thing
wasn't
with
there
Nigel.
for that, right? I don't understand why Nigel McGuinness has any popularity. He sucks. Like he actually sucks.
Nigel McGuinness is there for the nostalgia pop. That's what he's there for.
Like I understand.
Especially in places where they ran 20, 25 years ago, like Maryland, Philadelphia, the East Coast. That area there, Nigel McGuinness is there for that nostalgia pop.
Yeah, I get it, right? And I understand he's one of the Mount Rushmore people of Ring of
Ring of
Honor.
Honor.
So it's like I
Him,
get it.
Jay Lethal, Samoa Joe, like,
And Christopher Daniels.
yeah.
I mean, you could
Yeah.
argue Punk over Jay Lethal
As the original, as an original, yes.
as like one of the four pillars of fucking Ring of Honor.
Honor.
He was huge in Ring of
Back
Honor.
in the early days, yeah.
I've watched him in Ring of Honor. He's very good. I've
At that
watched
time.
Christopher Daniels. He was very good.
Good, yeah.
Samoan Joe is very good.
Samoan Joe. Oh.
Like Nigel McGuinness, it's just I'm already don't really like technical wrestling unless you're
Yeah.
like the peak of the game, and
Like
he's
Zack
just
Sabre
washed
Jr.
now.
or yeah.
Yeah. So it's like you're watching a guy who can't do it anymore try to do something I already don't want to watch.
Yeah,
And oh, not
because
to mention, I'm not even gonna shit on him. Why is he fighting
Josh Woods.
Josh Woods of all people?
Yeah, I
And
don't
why are
know.
you giving me an hour-long time limit match for Josh Woods? And
For a non-title match.
do you get what I'm saying, right?
No, of
Like
course, yeah. Like if it's for the title, yes, make it an hour match. But if it's a non-title match, 30 minutes. And this went too. This went 15 minutes.
it felt honestly, we were like fatigued after this match.
Oh, yeah, you're watching it
If
with Jeremy?
oh yeah, a couple people. It felt like we watched like the first half of the pay-per-view.
Okay.
The if this match felt like it was like 35 minutes.
Yeah. The first half of the show was kind of long in the tooth.
The whole show had long in the tooth.
Yeah. But Nigel McGuinness ends up winning this match for some reason.
Because why? What are you doing? You can't put over Josh Woods. Who fucking cares about
Care-
Josh Woods?
Who cares about Nigel McGuinness? Is he going to go on a title
At
run?
least he has like legendary status.
Okay, but is he going to go on a title run?
No, but you said it yourself. Cheap pop.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
What do you get for
The
putting
nostalgia,
over Josh Woods? Nothing.
nothing.
Literally
Yeah.
nothing.
He's not going to go anywhere anyway at this point, right? So it doesn't really matter. Our next pure wrestling rules match is no, it wasn't a pure wrestling rules. This was the ROH. This is the ROH Women's Television Champion, your favorite, Red Velvet, versus Viva Van,
Okay. I'm gonna say this. This is arguably
the best,
the best
Red
Viva
Velvet.
Van match for sure that we've seen.
Yeah,
And
but we like Viva Van though.
maybe the best Red Velvet match, but the thing with Red Velvet is even though we don't think she's that good, we have seen her wrestle very good people where the match
Yeah.
just happened to be good because of that, right?
Yeah, like the Monet match.
But this is another weird situation for me. And I was trying to like this is why I want to really there's a lot of stuff on this pay-per-view that I want to really get into. Like
Mhm.
Viva Van is no longer up and coming. Her window is past. Not that
Yes.
she can't be useful, like a Lady Frost or like an Emi Sakura, like how she is now.
Yeah.
Not that Viva Van's old, but like
She's a
she
good
was-
journey person.
She got her push in New Japan Strong, and then just didn't go anywhere, and has been just like doing nothing in Ring of Honor.
Yeah, she's
Red
collecting a
Velvet-
paycheck now.
Yeah. In turn, Red Velvet also does not require a year-long title run, beating people she has no business beating, and
Yeah.
having bad forcing you to have a match on every pay-per-view that could be bad. Okay. And the issue I have with that is there's so many other people. Why are we locking ourselves into this group? And what we learned by the end of this pay-per-view
Hmm.
is that you had no intention of moving any of the belts.
No, there was one
So-
belt that moved, and we'll get to that later in the show. But like,
It's like, so what was the point?
yeah,
Why do you have young talent if you're just not going to use them?
was
And
oh yeah the men's TV championship was not defended, was it? Oh yes, it was.
no, he
Okay.
lost. Yeah, it was. He lost it on Thursday night, I think, to
Yeah, yeah.
AR Fox
Yeah, that's a weird one. That Nick
because
Wayne.
they're sending him to the G1 or the Super Juniors.
Oh, Super Juniors. That's
So
right.
they just
that's
wanted
right.
to get the belt off him.
Yeah. Velvet Young. Red Velvet does end up winning this match. Of course, right? They're not going to put the belt on Viva Van.
Like, it's just, yeah, that's my point, right? You knew that you're not going to put the belt on her. And if you did, you're just setting yourself for another Red Velvet run.
Yeah. So AR Fox, the newly crowned ROH World Television Championship against Blackheart Leo Rush. I like the gimmick.
It's really good. This match was really good. This match was arguably the best match on the card.
Looking it up and down.
Like, in terms of raw skill, in ring
Raw
skill,
yeah. There were a couple other pretty good matches on this
Yeah.
card, but yeah,
AR
in
Fox
terms of-
is not going to do any storytelling.
no,
That's not what
he
does.
will give you a good match though.
Always 100%.
Yeah.
He's like Ricochet.
Yeah.
right? Um, I enjoyed the match. I
Yeah.
think the Leo Rush gimmick, I like it, and I think it could
Hmm.
get so over, but he's doing too much. He needs to dial it back a little bit,
Just a touch. Yeah.
and it's
Like
kind of
I
too
like how he
much.
like uses different voices to talk to
Yeah,
himself.
it's
Like,
but he talks too much to himself, and it's
yeah.
really annoying, especially on small shows like this or Collision, where you can hear every word that he's saying.
Yeah. He does that weird running thing with his forearms
Yeah,
and his, yeah, that's kind of weird.
yeah, it's that's what people like right now.
Yeah.
But
So,
anyways,
and he was over
he
with the gimmick too.
his gimmick, the like diseased part of it
Yeah.
is kind of for me going too much into Jonathan Gresham territory. Like it kind of feels rippy
Oh yeah,
offy
when he had
that
that
he's
weird feud
yeah,
with
and he kept spitting all the black
yeah,
ink into people. I think he did it to Yuya and Kushida.
Kushida. Remember Kushida came out with a surgical mask.
It's not bad, but
Yeah.
it feels like really close to that.
Yeah. And a little bit of TJP's Aswang character.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying he's ripping people off,
No,
but
no,
you could
no, but
see that it's
it's
not like
there's influences. I wouldn't call it a ripoff. This is his own character. I could agree with that, but yes, I could see how it's influenced by those. AR Fox does retain. He just won the belt. They're not going to take it off him right away.
no, I don't think you can, and I think he's a journeyman who deserves like some kind of
At least
gold.
some kind of gold. Yeah.
But it's kind of weird to keep having this Leo Rush push, but he just keeps losing.
Yeah. That's another thing. That's like we were saying about Viva Van, right? It's the push. She keeps getting the push, but she keeps
Well,
on losing.
her thing was weird because in New Japan Strong, she was like their top women's wrestler, basically her or Trisha Adora
Yeah, and she
or
never won the
Trisha
belt.
Adora, and
Yeah.
then Viva just kept losing every
Yeah.
match. She was on every pay-per-view and lost every single match.
But when she would do the GCW shows, the FMW shows, like she would win those matches. It's just when it's on the bigger programs she would lose. Like when we used
She's
to
just
watch
a
those
piece
strong
to throw
shows,
on a
yeah.
pay-per-view,
Yeah.
which is leads to more of my point. If you have all this high-tier talent, okay,
Hmm.
and you have all these young people you're trying to push, why aren't you using the high-tier talent who isn't doing anything right now in
To push the
AEW
younger talent.
to push the younger talent? And also, in turn, why aren't you letting the younger talent have shots to win these belts in this company where these belts are not as relevant as your? It's like the NXT belts, right?
Yeah.
Plus, they have a lot of belts. So if I'm breaking this down, okay, your world title, your one of your secondary titles, you
Hmm.
keep on huge names from AEW, so that way you have sell draw at the
Yeah.
box office. Okay, the third men's belt, put it on a new guy, always
Yeah.
has to be.
The
The
TV
tag
belt, yeah.
belts, you have the tag belts and the trios belts. So one of those two belts should always be on up and coming people, and the other one should be on established. And then
Yeah.
in the women's division, you do the same thing. You have the three belts. One of them should always be on on a rising star, and the
Yeah.
other two should be big names to carry your
Yeah.
company's
Not
weight,
on
right?
someone like a Red Velvet.
No, but instead they're just putting them all on random old dudes
Yeah.
or
Um,
shitty wrestlers who don't deserve to have belts.
yeah. AR Fox, like I said, does retain this match. Then we get this is our other pure wrestling rules match. It's Deonna Purrazzo defending against Diamante.
I didn't like this match. It wasn't
No,
bad. It wasn't
no, it's
bad,
just
but I didn't like it.
Diamante doesn't do it for me.
Yeah.
And I
Um,
feel like Purrazzo's lost a step too.
I feel like Peraza's just checked out
Yeah.
because her matches on MLP are a lot better than her matches in
Yeah,
Ring of
her match
Honor.
against Giselle Shaw was fantastic.
I don't know what to say. Like she looks a little bit out of shape and she looks a
Yeah.
little bit like she doesn't care.
Yeah. Do you think she's just counting down her contract, join her husband back in TNA?
Maybe because I definitely know she's not going to go to WWE.
No.
Maybe Japan, but like I'm starting to see a lot of things where the American wrestlers don't want to go to Japan.
Yeah.
I watched an interview with Finn Balor. I know he's not American, and he said he loves Japan. It's his favorite place in the world, whatever, but he never wants to wrestle in Japan again.
No way.
And I'm assuming it's just because the way that they do it is
Yeah.
taxing on his body. Where in WWE, it's like dancing. They're not even
It's
like
a lighter
wrestling. They're
schedule,
like
yeah. But yeah, this
plus
was
the
not
rings are crazy hard in Japan.
yeah. Going back to this match, so this was like you said, this was not my favorite Deonna Purrazzo match. I know we know
No,
she can do
it
better.
wasn't a bad match. It
No,
just like,
and like I said, Diamante, I have no vested interest. I have no stake in Diamante, so I really don't
and you
care.
know that Diamante's not going to win
Win,
going into this. That's
yeah,
my point. You didn't put any up and coming talent or big names against these people with belts. You just put them against people you knew that they were not going to win the belt. And it's like,
yeah,
why would Blake Christian be wrestling for the world title?
yeah. Which
Because
is
we know
later
what's
on
going to
in the show.
happen. Like we'll get there, but
Yeah,
it got leaked way before
yeah.
this Ring of Honor show. That's
So
with the Swerve thing when he released the tweets and then
yeah,
deleted
they
his
they
tweets.
announced Swerve versus
Swerve is going
Bandito.
to win the world title.
Yeah, but Deonna Purrazzo retains like we knew we would. This is the only match I thought they may do a title change, which was Lee Moriarty versus Ace Austin for the Pure Wrestling Championship.
I 100% thought they were going to do a change. 100%.
Yeah,
And it's once again Ace Austin's another guy that's really good. He has
yeah,
the rocket strapped to him, but he doesn't win any matches.
yeah. He loses any momentum you give him after winning. Like he pinned Lee Moriarty in a trios match a few weeks back with the Bang Bang Gang,
Yeah.
which led to this title match. And I get it. Lee Moriarty, he's improved so much. I
He
love the
this
way,
match was very good
yes, this is arguably this is also in contention for one of the better matches of the card on the night.
for sure.
Um, and like we said, we weren't when he first started watching him, we weren't really high on Lee Moriarty, but now we're really behind Lee Moriarty. We think, but his time as a champion is done. Move him from this belt.
It's funny because I was telling Jeremy this
He's
the
at
other
it for two
day.
years now.
When we went to watch the TNA show, we weren't that big of fans of Ace Austin or Chris Bay then. And
Right.
they were just sitting there signing autographs and you're like, you want to do the autographs? And I know we were like, fuck it. Like we don't even like who are these guys? And then fuck like I regret that every day. I
Yeah.
wish
And then
we
we were there
fucking
too. When we went, they were also signing autographs with
that's what I'm
Deanna.
talking about.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
when we went. Yeah.
And you said, should we go get autographs? And I was like, no, no, let's just fucking not do it. And you're
Yeah.
like, yeah, who
Sorry,
cares?
I thought you said when you and Jeremy went.
No, no. And I
No,
was
no, when we
telling him
went.
that the other
Yeah, yeah.
day, and it's like at this point, I would have loved to have a Chris Bay
A
autograph.
photo with them. Yeah.
Yeah, because like if Chris Bay never got injured, I think you're talking about
He'd be world champion.
probably and Airbnb or whatever they were called would be easily in the conversation for best tag team in the world right now.
Yeah. I
ABC,
would
that's what
I
they were
would put
called.
them, yeah. If he didn't get injured, best tag team of the 2020s for sure.
Yeah, they were killing it.
Yeah. Because
Absolutely killing it.
right after they did that autograph signing is right when they exploded as a team.
That's what I'm saying. We weren't even
Yeah.
that high on them. To us, it was like, why would I want to get autographs from these random wrestlers? And then now you
Yeah.
think about it, you're like, fuck, I would have liked to have
Yeah.
met them. But
It is what it
it wasn't
is.
even expensive.
No, it was like $10 or something like that.
Fuck. I
Autograph
would
and
have liked to
photo
have meet Deanna Purrazzo. I'll tell you that.
the autograph. I think with her the photo and autograph was like $80 or something like that, which
Yeah.
wasn't yeah.
That's not expensive. When you
No.
go to Comic Con and shit or Fan Expo, like those prices
Four
are
hundred
crazy.
dollars for a photo
Yeah.
with Sting.
Sting is crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Tim Curry was like $1,000 to get an autograph and a picture with him.
Have a lovely
And it was
day.
wheelchair Curry too. It wasn't even, it's
Wheelchair.
not even regular Curry.
It wasn't that spicy at the time.
No, it wasn't.
But Lee Moriarty does retain this match in an excellent match. Like I really enjoyed this match. I didn't. Ace Austin surprised me with his technical ability in this match.
I think he's a way better wrestler than we even give him credit for.
Credit
And
for.
we talk about him highly
Yeah.
already. I love that he's in the Bullet Club or whatever they're
The
called.
Bang Bang Gang. Yep.
And we really need Jay White to come back.
Yeah.
Like
Which
really
he's hurt
badly.
again.
Did he get hurt again?
Isn't he? That's why they're not.
That's why he's been out this whole time. But did he get hurt again?
I think so. Yeah.
Like doing what? Training?
Yeah. From what I heard. Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
And where's Juice?
Juice has been around.
Yeah.
He wrestled on Collision recently
Oh,
against
that's right.
Tommaso
That's right.
Ciampa. It was a
Ciampa,
banger.
yeah. That's right. That's right. With that, we are getting our open six-man challenge for the ROH World Six-Man Tag Team Championship. Shane Taylor Promotions come out, and who answers the call? The Outrunners and Dalton Castle.
Listen, I know this is not all the way at the line of calling it similar, but
Hmm.
if you're gonna do comedy matches, this is what I want. I want actually good wrestling with
With the
comedy,
comedy,
not
yeah,
just a
not
bunch of
mini
little
mini
people running
Danhausen,
around.
mini Downhausen. Yeah, that one was. I'm still upset about
This
that,
match
man.
was actually pretty good. Like
Yeah,
I always forget how good Dalton Castle is until you watch him just go. Even Shane Taylor, he's like for his body
for
shape,
body say
he
Shane.
can
Yeah,
freaking
you wouldn't
go.
think he'd be able to go, like, but he can go. Shane Taylor still.
He's got to be on a list of most awkwardly shaped people of all time.
Yes,
He's like an egg.
he looks like Humpty Dumpty.
Nice. Humpty Dumpty's an egg.
He is. That's right. But he didn't break when he had a fall. He
That's
just
true.
took a good back bump.
Wow. Black don't crack.
Black don't crack. But this was a really good match. The Outrunners, it's finally like this is our only title change of the night.
Yeah,
And
but I this needed to happen.
yes, even though it's putting a belt on Dalton Castle again, the Outrunners needed some kind of gold to them, or else they'd be another one of those.
But this is a case for me where if it was Shane Taylor with the original Shane Taylor Productions and he was with Lee Moriarty and Big
Mhm.
Shotty, I
Yeah,
would have said let's give these guys the rub, you know?
yeah.
But
This is
who
with
are the infantry and Shane Taylor? Like I
yeah,
understand like I complain about old people getting the belts, right? But the Outrunners
right.
have deserved the belt for a long time.
Yes,
Dalton Castle's a fan favorite. And I think the three of them collectively are far bigger name value than what they who had the belt, which
yeah.
also plays to the point of what I wanted, right? So it's like goes against what I said and goes for what I said.
Forward,
So
yeah. But yeah, these Alpha Flight the Alpha Flight, I think they're called, right?
aren't they called the infantry?
The infantry? Oh yeah, I'm thinking the comics Alpha Flight. No,
Are
you're
they
right.
called
They are
Alpha
the
Flight?
infantry. Yeah, that's right. Charlie Bravo and Sean Dean. That's right.
Carly Bravo.
Carly Bravo. I need glasses, man.
You want to know what's funny? Because I kept thinking
I'm
hot,
thinking
hot,
Charlie
tall
Bravo.
black lady was Carly Bravo the whole time, and I'm like, who the
It,
then I realized no, then they said her name, whatever it is, like Ashley XO or something. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck? I'm like, that guy's name is
wait, but
Carly?
but the military call sign is Charlie Bravo.
Yeah, so why is his name Carly Bravo?
I don't know. That's the infantry, right? Military terms. Charlie
Yeah, yeah.
Bravo, Alpha, Delta,
And I
Echo.
was thinking in my head, how come Trisha Dora wasn't there, but then she's in the main
But
event.
she's not
So
part of them. She's
wait, did she leave that?
yes.
I thought she was one of the main people. Oh no, wait,
No,
no,
she
Layla
looks like
Gray was in their
Layla
group.
Gray was that one, yeah.
Trisha Dora was with the other guys,
Yes.
AR Fox and
Yes, that group.
who the was the other guy?
I don't remember.
Oh, by the way,
Hmm.
since we're on the trios belts, there was a match on Thursday night for the belts with Eddie Kingston and
Shane Taylor.
Mance Warner is now working
Yes.
with Ring of Honor. Good.
Yes. Good.
As long as
Anyway.
Eddie Kingston didn't win the belt.
Yes, as long as right. With that, which I forgot about this, Mark Davis, your new AEW national champion against Showa is how they pronounce his name.
This was an absolute shocker. Like, not this match. The remembering that Mark Davis beat
Can
Jack
actually
Perry.
go
But, like, how did you let him beat Jack Perry?
to give the belt back to Callis. This is Don Callis wanting the belt on his guys.
But Mark Davis, I'm not even hating on Mark Davis. It just,
Wouldn't have Hechicero been a better choice for that?
yeah, or El Clone even. Like somebody
I
who we
think El
know
Clone is hurt now, isn't he? No,
he might
Hologram's
be.
hurt.
Holograms definitely hurt. I don't know. This match was good.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad match.
Um,
I just like I forgot like that Mark Davis beat on a random was it on a random Dynamite, wasn't it?
yeah.
Or was it on last Saturday's that Super Collision show?
No, it was on whatever event it was. It was
Yeah.
just a random match. But Huawei or whatever his name is that was in this.
Yes.
I don't like his style of wrestling. I'm not a fan.
No.
It's too like old school lucha and
Like
not
1960s lucha.
yeah. It's like a lot of arm drags and arm bars and
Yeah.
fucking wrist locks.
But it wasn't a bad match. And
No, it
Mark,
was
da no,
I would call this a good match.
yeah, and like I mean, the show all in all so far has not been bad. It's been pretty good.
No, but it's kind of like when you look at the card, and this has been the case for Ring of Honor for a bit.
Hmm.
You look at the card and you're like, what is this card?
Yeah,
Like, look at some of the names we've seen on here. How is this a pay-per-view?
yeah. Red Velvet versus Viva Van.
Let's be honest.
This was a
Your main
curtain
event is
jerk,
Blake Christian versus Bandito.
which wasn't your main event, but
Well, whatever. That's like
yeah. But Mark Davis retains this belt. We got Bandito versus Blake Christian for the ROH World Championship
I want to say that this match is
because
good.
Lee Johnson and Blake Christian now they're part of that group with
Jay Lethal
Jay
Swirl
Lethal.
or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, Lethal Swirl.
This match was good, but it was extremely sloppy.
Yeah,
And there was a lot of technical things they did, like planned things
yeah.
that even though they executed it properly, they were look sloppy. Like Bandito dropping down Blake Christian, who like reversed it by
Hmm.
bouncing off the rope and coming back, but it just didn't look. None of it looked clean. And I'm not even saying it's
Yeah,
because they did it poorly. I think just
the
the
timing.
planned the
Yeah,
planned like fucking choreography that they had just wasn't good looking, and it
yeah.
felt really sloppy.
And
So like
as high as we are on Blake Christian, I don't think he was ready for this
no,
match.
he's not. And I'm going to be honest, I don't think he's that guy to begin with. I don't think he's a world title
No,
guy
he's a tag guy.
for sure,
I
or
would have
like a
loved to
lower
see,
tier.
like, if you gave Johnson, Lethal, and Christian the trios belt, I wouldn't be upset with that.
Yeah, or if you gave like two of them the tag belts and
Yeah,
take the pure belt off Lee Johnson or Lee Moriarty.
Lee Moriarty. Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
it's about time.
you got to move past it. Like look how long these title runs are.
Yeah,
Like Bandito wins here, okay, but
yeah,
this match felt so long, like so long.
yeah. It was a 30-minute match.
And it wasn't like I said, it wasn't shit.
No.
This seems to be my biggest issue that I have with Ring of Honor. It's that the pay-per-views are kind of long,
Yep.
but like we don't really care about that. But it's the way that they ramp up that makes it worse. Every match progressively keeps getting longer. So it's like you get to the co-main event and you're like, well, this is going to be an hour. And then you get to the
Yep.
main event, you're like, well, this is going to be over an hour. And it's like
Yeah.
I only have to watch two matches and it's going to take me 2 hours to watch these two
Yeah.
matches.
Between entrances and all that, like the whole show was 4 hours. Five
Yeah.
if you count the pre-show.
I'm not complaining about that. I think shows need to be longer. I think
Yeah.
WWE shoots themselves in the foot by trying to make consumer friendly run times.
Yeah. With a lot of ads.
Yeah, way too many ads. Anyways, it was a good match. I think it could have been smoother. I
Yeah.
think having it be Blake Christian takes away the air out of the match because it's like
Yeah.
we know he's not going to win the belt.
So going back to what we were saying, Lee Moriarty on one reign is now your longest ever reigning pure champion at 659 days. Thank you, Timmy,
That's
for that
long.
one. Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
that's
assuming he's going to lose it on the next one.
probably Bandito. He's probably up there too now, isn't he? Yeah. Bandito on two reigns, he's 557 days. This current reign, Bandito, he's been champion for over a year. 405 days.
Yeah, who did he beat? Jericho, right?
Yes. That was Jericho's last show before returning. But yeah. So with that, moving on, we are getting our main event. It's Athena defending the ROH Women's Championship against Maya World, Trisha Adora, who just looks like ghetto now. She does.
She
Like,
doesn't look ghetto. You're using the wrong term. She looks beat up.
okay, yeah. Yuka Sakazaki, Billy Starks, and Zeta Steele.
Okay. Remember what we talked about?
Mm-hmm.
You put young up and coming talent, Zeta Steele,
Right.
eliminated her like super, super fast.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
She was the first elimination.
Maya World. Okay. She was pretty good in this match. She's probably the best match I've seen her wrestle. And
Mhm.
she's young and up and coming, but should not have been the last person in the ring.
No,
You need to finish this story. It should have been Billy Starks versus Athena,
at the end.
and Billy wins the belt.
Yep,
And
we
then
didn't get that
you could have had
because
Diamante
they
come
are
running
still
out and then beat
they're
down
telling the
Billy.
story. Yeah, they're telling the story of the breakup because like she
They've
almost
been
got.
doing it for almost 2 years, this breakup
Mhm.
story.
Yeah, and they broke up and they're back together. Remember, they did break
Yeah,
up for a while.
it's like I don't know, man. It's crazy to me. Like it's right there. It was so simple to do that. Having the way that they eliminated people just made no sense. I
Yeah,
was like, I don't get it. Then it's like you have Yuka Sakazaki. What are you using her for?
yeah,
She was really good in this match.
She's just there because she's married to Takeshita now, isn't she?
Yeah, but she's really good.
She is good, but you could have done more. It could have been her if it were her and Athena as the last two people.
Yeah, or Billy and Athena. As long as it wasn't Zeta, Trish,
Maya.
or Maya.
Yeah.
Because it's like now there's Maya's not winning the world championship. They don't
No.
even win tag matches.
Yeah. But
So it's like what were we doing here? And this match was actually very good. It's probably the best multi-women
wins
match of the
probably
year, I
of the
would
year.
say.
Yeah. What you could have done too was you could have had Billy and Athena as the last two, and Athena uses Diamante and turns on Billy.
That's yeah, or you have Billy win and then Diamante comes out and they stomp out Billy.
Yeah.
That
But
you do something like either way,
yeah.
you should have told the story right now because you know what's the problem? The next Ring of Honor pay-per-view is at the end of the year.
Yeah. It won't be until Final
It's like
Battle, right?
December.
No, there's one in September.
There's only three pay-per-views a year.
Four, I think.
Death Before Dishonor.
Yeah. Which they did already, right?
Just fucking Google it.
Yeah. Timmy's on it. They don't even have it available. But yeah, there is one more. I think there's one in December in September.
I know there's one in December.
December's Final Battle.
Okay, so there you go. You just said it.
Du- du- du-
Death
du.
Before Dishonor, Supercard of Honor, Death Before Dishonor, and Final Battle are the three pay-per-views.
Yes, Death Before Dishonor they usually do in August,
So is Supercard of Honor the first Ring of Honor pay-per-view this year? I thought we already had one.
unless they moved it around.
Because wasn't this pay-per-view Death
This
Before
was
Dishonor?
nope. This was I think their first offering of the year. As I'm looking at all the reviews. Yep, this was our first ROH pay-per-view of the year.
I could have swore we had one already.
No, there was an AEW show that felt like a Ring of
No,
Honor show.
get right out of town. Oh no, it was Global
Global
Wars.
Wars. Yeah, which was a co-show. But yeah,
All right,
Death
so I'm
Before
not
this.
crazy.
Yeah, we're not losing it. But Athena does win this match.
It was a very good match.
Yes, it was. And Athena now is 1,253 days as your champion.
And it's but at what point do we just move on from this?
She has
Is
been
like
the
my thing.
champion for 3.5 years now. She's Roman Reignsing this.
And it's in typical sorry. In
It's
typical
late.
Athena fashion.
Yeah.
This match was way too long.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
that seems to be like the trend of this show is like the matches are getting dragged.
Mm-hmm.
And like I mean it wasn't bad or
It
anything. I
wasn't a
don't know.
bad
You
show.
got to take the belt off her. You got to take the belt off Bandito.
You got to take the belt off of Lee Moriarty.
Yeah. Like
They need to freshen this up a little bit. It's becoming stale with the same champions all the time now.
yeah, and that's my point though. And it's like knowing coming into this and seeing the choices for the matchups, it's like, well, they're not going to win any of these titles.
Yeah.
I mean, mind you, I didn't know about Ace Austin versus Lee Moriarty. I thought it
Moriarty.
was somebody else.
Yeah. But it is what it is. All in all, what would you rate this show?
I don't know. I have a hard time scoring this because definitely wasn't bad and I enjoyed it, but
Yeah.
also like it wasn't like a card that you need to desperately see.
Yeah. This is a hard one to score for me too.
What did I give the last WWE show?
7-1.
7. I'll cop out. No, 7-4.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm exactly the same score as you, as a 7-4. This is not a cop out score. This is something, if you want to watch something fun, yeah, there's a few matches on this card you can watch, but there's no need to go out of the way to watch this
Yeah,
card.
if you're not a big Ring of Honor person, there you don't need to see
You
this
don't need to see
show.
this, yeah, because there's nothing. Maybe go watch the Dalton Castle match for the title change.
No, I would say watch the women's title
Yeah,
match, and that's it.
and the Era Fox match, that was fun too.
Yeah, but it's that like a lot of the matches here were what we complain about with WWE when it's just a main event of like a Monday
The Monday Night
or
Raw.
like
But
Wednesday
that's
night
the thing.
Dynamite.
A Monday Night Raw doesn't even do main events anymore. Their main events are always talking segments now.
But like in Dynamite, we get high quality matches
Yeah,
regularly. So like
yeah.
this easily, a lot of these good matches would fit
Could
in
have been,
there over
yeah,
being a pay-per-view.
like the Mark Davis match.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but yeah, you messaged me the other day and you finally watched weekly WWE TV this week, and it was like the worst wrestling you've ever
I
watched.
felt like I had to do it. I had to prove to myself that I'm not crazy and that it's actually
Yeah,
just not good.
no, it's
And
not.
my God, it was not good.
Triple A is the best WWE product on TV right now.
And I can't even credit them for that. WWE doesn't have anything to do with it. It's
No,
just they're giving them the money to upscale their
and
production value,
and their talent too,
right?
because
It's not
Now Bailey's part of Triple A too.
well, a lot of there's a few wrestlers I heard behind the scenes that want to get moved to AAA or to TNA because they just want to be with WWE but not actually have to work for TKO.
Yeah, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. So with that out of the way, guys, this is our only review this week. Next week it is Saturday night's main event, so stay tuned for that. I think that's the main event of Penta versus Ethan Page.
Is it?
Yep, for the
Oh,
Intercon.
also
Clash in
isn't
Italy is happening in 2 weeks.
isn't AEW next Saturday?
AEW's on Sunday.
It's on Sunday again?
Yep.
Why are they doing this again?
Yeah, I know. And so the review for AEW won't be out till the week after, guys, because I work Mondays. I got a real job, so
He's got a real job, not a fake one.
yeah, I gotta. This is not how I make my money. I make no money on this, guys. I do this for fun. That's what a sadist I am.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So with that out of the way, guys, thanks again for joining us. And in the words of Kenny Omega, goodbye and good night.